Hey, did you have someone that's very influential in your life? I know I have, and that is my former neighbor, Steven. Steven, he's an amazing person to me and made a big impact in my life in all ways possible. First of all, not only he's my old neighbor, I consider him like an uncle, like a grandpa, like a mentor, and also like a really, really, really good friend. A little bit about Steven. He is 65 years old, and I believe I learned so much from him and all his great characteristics. He taught me how to be very strong, how to think positive, and how to become a go-getter. You see, Stephen, although he's a very strong person, he went through something that many people cannot ever go through, that can handle the pain. Back in 2016, my uncle Stephen, I consider him as an uncle, went through a a stroke, which led him into having a chronic illness of spinal stenosis. Once Stephen had spinal stenosis, he his whole life changed. Just imagine one day waking up and being able to do everything you want, and then all of a sudden it just stops. Uncle Stephen was very disciplined when it came to the gym, and after having the stroke, he remained positive and he remained being consistent with the gym. You see, he's not working out to become very strong. He is just working out to maintain his mobility because now, if he's to stay still, he will be stuck and will be stiffened. And this man has taught me so many things as I was growing up. He gave me a job. I was taking care of his cats. He had 36 cats. He taught me how to become very responsible with my money. All the money I made was very clean. Paid taxes. Kept my nose clean. He always taught me to be a go-getter. And every single time I went through something that I had a difficult time expressing when it came to other close people in my life, such as my friends, such as my family, Uncle Stephen was there, and he was able to guide me in the best way possible, always teaching me how to become very optimistic, always allowing me to think positive, always allowing me to learn from my mistakes. When I was growing up, I had gone through a series of issues, and there was no one to talk to. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the same person. Although he had the spinal stenosis, although he had cancer stroke, he always remained strong. Although he was going through a lot of pain physically, his mental strength was out of this world. He remained a positive outlook. So that taught me so much itself. Also, Steven, he also was very funny. He always had a great sense of humor, and he told me life is too short to always complain, always be negative. And that's one thing that I'll always remember about him. I just wish we can learn from Uncle Steven, even though you guys may not know him personally. I wanted to, after describing his characteristics, maybe you guys have a little bit of understanding of how amazing this person was. He was also very successful as a young entrepreneur. He invested into the Panasonic's first color TV, which allowed him to make millions of dollars and was able to help others out. He was very generous. Another thing that I've learned so much from him that stuck with me was about giving rather than receiving, about giving and naturally receiving anything you've ever wanted in life. if we cannot become, if we do not have influential people in our lives, I think we can do one thing and be influential to others in our lives, even if they're not in your lives, whether they're strangers, co-worker. We should always try to make an impact for society and humanity. I believe that growing up, I feel that we should always keep our minds healthy and young, because that's what essentially we all have. That's the only thing that we have that can make us into a better person or a worse person. So I just wanted to say thank you, Uncle Steven, for making me a better person. Thank you for allowing me to share this information to my rest of my classmates. Thank you for being the person you were when I didn't have anyone, when I was going through all the things that I was going through, that I didn't have a family friend or a family member that I could talk to. I hope you guys learn one or two things about me and my Uncle Steven, how much he has impacted my life. And I hope you guys have a great day and you guys continue to do the right thing and make a positive impact on others and change society one individual by one. Have a great day, guys.